We've all been there. It's the end of the month, your bills are due, and your bank account is running dangerously low. You start to panic, wondering how you're going to make ends meet. But what if you had a safety net? A cushion to fall back on in case of unexpected expenses or emergencies? That's where an emergency fund comes in. An emergency fund is a savings account that you set up specifically to cover unexpected expenses. It's a safety net that can help you avoid going into debt or struggling to pay bills when things go wrong. Having an emergency fund is crucial for your financial wellness, and here's how you can quickly start saving for it. But before we dive in today's video, here's a quick disclaimer. Please remember, I am not a financial advisor, and so nothing we talk about in this video is financial advice, but rather my personal opinion. So before doing anything, do your own research and consult with a professional financial advisor. And as always, you can find useful links to help you on your journey in the comments section below. With that over, let's get back into the video. Step 1. Determine your goal amount. The first step is to determine how much you need to save. When determining your emergency fund goal amount, it's important to consider factors such as your job security, the stability of your income, and the cost of living in your area. For example, if you live in an expensive city and work in an industry with a high turnover rate, you may want to aim for a larger emergency fund. Most experts recommend having 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses saved up. This may seem like a lot, but it's important to remember that an emergency fund is there to protect you from unexpected events that could severely impact your finances. Calculate your monthly expenses, including rent, mortgage payments, utility bills, groceries, and any other regular expenses, and aim to save at least 3 to 6 times that amount. If you're just starting out, aim to save 1 month's worth of living expenses first. This will give you a good starting point and help you build momentum. As you save more, you can gradually increase your goal amount until you have at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses saved up. It's also important to reassess your emergency fund goal periodically. As your life circumstances change, your expenses may increase or decrease, and your income may fluctuate. Review your emergency fund goal amount annually or when significant life changes occur, such as a new job, a move, or a major purchase. Step 2. Set up automatic savings. One of the easiest ways to save money for your emergency fund is to set up automatic savings. This is a great way to ensure that you are consistently saving money without having to actively think about it. Many banks and credit unions offer this service, which allows you to transfer a set amount of money from your checking account to your savings account on a regular basis. You can choose the frequency of the transfers, such as weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, and the amount you want to transfer. This will ensure that you're saving regularly without even thinking about it. If your bank or credit union doesn't offer automatic savings, you can still set up automatic transfers through online banking or mobile apps. You can also consider setting up a separate savings account specifically for your emergency fund. This will help you keep your emergency fund separate from your other savings and make it easier to track your progress. Setting up automatic savings can be a powerful tool for building your emergency fund, but it's important to make sure you have enough money in your checking account to cover your regular expenses. To avoid overdraft fees or bounced checks, set up automatic savings for a smaller amount that you know you can afford, and gradually increase the amount as your budget allows. If your bank or credit union doesn't offer automatic savings, consider setting up a recurring reminder in your calendar or using a budgeting app to manually transfer money to your emergency fund on a regular basis. Step 3. Cut expenses. Another way to quickly save money for your emergency fund is to cut your expenses. Look at your monthly expenses and see where you can cut back. Cancel subscriptions you don't use, switch to a cheaper phone plan, cook at home more often instead of eating out, and use public transportation or walk instead of driving when possible. Even small changes can add up over time and help you save more money for your emergency fund. To identify areas where you can cut expenses, review your bank statements and credit card statements. Look for recurring charges that you don't need, such as gym memberships or subscription services. Consider negotiating bills, such as cable or internet service, to get a better rate. Use coupons or shop sales to save money on groceries and household items. Every dollar you save can go towards your emergency fund. Cutting expenses can be challenging, but it's important to prioritize your emergency fund savings over non-essential spending. Consider tracking your spending for a few weeks to identify areas where you can cut back. Look for opportunities to save money on recurring expenses, such as negotiating bills or canceling subscriptions you don't use. It's also important to avoid lifestyle inflation, which occurs when you increase your spending as your income increases. Instead of using extra income to upgrade your lifestyle, direct it towards your emergency fund to accelerate your savings. Step 4. Earn extra money. If you want to save money even faster, consider earning extra money. There are many ways to make extra cash, such as taking on a part-time job, selling items you no longer need, or participating in paid surveys or focus groups. You can also use your skills and talents to offer freelance services or start a small business on the side. Every little bit of extra income can help you reach your emergency fund goal faster. It's important to remember that building an emergency fund takes time and effort. It may require some sacrifices and lifestyle changes, but the peace of mind it provides is worth it. When unexpected expenses arise, you'll be able to handle them without going into debt or struggling to make ends meet. Earning extra money can be a great way to boost your emergency fund savings, but it's important to balance your side hustles with your other commitments, such as your job and your personal life. Consider your skills and interests when looking for ways to earn extra money, and prioritize opportunities that align with your values and goals. It's also important to remember that earning extra money shouldn't come at the expense of your well-being. Avoid taking on too much work or sacrificing sleep and self-care to earn extra cash. Remember, the goal of building an emergency fund is to reduce financial stress, not create additional stress. Building an emergency fund takes time, effort, and discipline, but it's a crucial investment in your financial well-being. By setting a realistic goal, automating your savings, cutting expenses, and earning extra money, you can quickly start saving for your emergency fund and prepare for the unexpected. So take the first step today. Open a dedicated savings account, set up automatic transfers, and start building your emergency fund. With every dollar you save, you'll be one step closer to financial stability and peace of mind. And remember, the best time to start building your emergency fund is now. If you're not already, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more great content on wealth, personal finance, and investing. And if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to spam the like button, as YouTube will recommend it to more people just like you. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.